Hey, what's up guys? You're watching DIY Dozier, and on today's episode I'm going to show you how to remove the radio in a 2022 to a 2025 GMC Sierra or Chevrolet Silverado. Stick around, I'll show you the tools that are required and how to get the job done. You'll need a few tools for the job. It's going to require some dash removal tools or panel popping tools, a 7mm socket or driver. This vehicle is a 2024 GMC Sierra AT4. This one has bucket seats in the front with the center console. There are other models that do not have the center console that are just a bench seat, and it has a column shifter. With the console truck, this is the process to gain access behind there to replace the harness. There is another model of 1500. You might find other videos that show that you have to take off the dash panel over there and then this, under the steering wheel, and then this panel here, and this panel would actually wrap around right under here, and it would wrap around over to this side. Well, that's not the case with the AT4 or probably the Denali as well as the High Country or the LTZ Silverados. This truck is completely different. There is not another video on the internet showing you how to disassemble this vehicle. What you're going to do is you're going to take off this side panel right here first on the passenger side. After you get that panel removed, there's going to be a 7mm bolt right there that you need to take out. It attaches this panel here all the way across to this side, and it also goes all the way across on the other side of that radio there. After you remove that bolt there, you're going to come over here and you're going to remove this fuse trim panel here. It just pulls straight out this direction to the right. So just a couple of snap tabs, it pops right out of there. After you remove that fuse panel there, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take out this 7mm bolt here, and you're going to also take out the 7mm bolt here. This panel is attached to this lower panel, but you don't need to take off the whole panel. Just get it where you can pry it away, and then you can pull this panel out. With these two screws out of here, all you do is pry out just a touch on this panel here. You see how I'm pulling it out, get it out and off of this. Now, like I said, right around here, there's a little tab that this is attached inside here. So you're gonna have to separate the two. This whole piece here is held in place with little snap tabs. I would start over there, pry those out by hand, and then, of course, pull these out. And once you get over to here, just flex this panel out a little bit, and you can pop that little tab off of there. And to give you a closer look at the back of this panel, again, that little tab that you see right there, this little black tab, that is held in place by that little black tab there. So again, you're gonna have to pull this panel back just a hair, and that little guy will release from this hole right here, and then you can get this whole panel out. So there's that whole dash trim panel there, and like I said, just little snap tabs held in place all the way across there. Next, at the radio, what we're going to do is there are 4 7mm bolts underneath the screen. So we have to remove all 4 of those 7mm bolts, and this whole piece will come out. And I'll explain a little bit further in just a moment how to get that out of there. Now that the 4 bolts are removed, we can go ahead and pull this radio out. And the reason why I refer to it as radio is it's the screen here with your climate controls, with all your buttons. They're all attached together and they come out in one piece. What we're going to do is it's going to have snap tabs that pull out of the bottom here. And there's 3 hooks at the top. 1, 2, 3 that go up and behind the dashboard like that. You got to get that to go down. So We're going to pull out at the bottom, get these to snap free. And then the top 3, they're kind of hinged. We push them down, so the screen will go down. And then there's another safety hook that's behind the center of the radio that you'll have to, once you come out this way a little bit, then you can go up and it'll unhook from the back, and then the whole thing will come out. I'll see if I can get a good camera angle for you. If not, then I will show you what it looks like behind it once we get it out. Here you go. So with the radio pulled out, you can see the 3 hooks I'm referring to. Snap tabs that go up. 1, 2, 3 across the top back of the radio. So again, all I did was take my hands on the right and left of the center of the radio bezel here on the bottom, and just pried with my hands. I just pulled with my hands a little bit. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. It's going to be a loud, hard snap when it lets go. But yeah, as you can see, little plastic snap tabs. One there. They're all across the bottom, all across the middle. And here's your safety hook, I'm going to call it. When you go to put the radio back in, you got to go over this. So you got to go over that into that hole, and then you're going to go down a little bit, and then you want to go up so you can get these little tabs to go up into that hole, and the hole over there, and the one on the very end. And once it snaps up into place, then you can press the bottom portion back into place. Make sure when you're reinstalling your radio back into the dashboard that you take a little care on the left side here. That harness is going to be wanting to protrude out towards the left, so just tuck it back in slightly. There's a big cavity in there that it can all just fall right into once you get it, snug and up to the dash. So again, when reinstalling this radio, you're going to go, there's a big hook on the back. You want to take that hook, center it up and over the little hole that hook is supposed to ride in. So you're going to go kind of high with it. You're going to go in, and then you're going to go down to set that hook. And then you're going to take the 3 tabs on the top of the radio, which have to go up, and you're going to press those in and up, and you're going to feel them lock into place across the top, which secures this part. Once that locks into place, then you're simply going to go down to the bottom, and you're going to press firmly across the bottom, and you'll feel it snap in place. And then you install your 4 screws back in where they were. After you have your screws in place on the radio, you're going to reinstall this big panel here that's going to go all the way across underneath the radio, down the side, and across here. Remember, when you're putting it back in, you're going to have to pry this panel out just a touch to get this little tab right here, that little guy, to go inside this little hook there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. After you have that popped back into place there, you're going to come back with that 7mm screw, and you're going to put it right back in that hole you got it from. Then you're going to take your other 2 remaining 7mm screws, and you're going to put them back in these 2 holes here. Next, we're going to reinstall your fuse panel cover. So take note, this has a couple of hooks on the back, two big long ABS plastic hooks. Those hooks are meant to go behind this weather stripping here. Kind of cock it out a little bit. You're going to stick it in behind the weather stripping, and then you're going to rock it forward into the holes where those snap tabs belong. Look at that, one-handed. Just like that, nice and buttoned in, nice and smooth along your weather stripping. And the last panel we got to pop back in place is going to be this one right here on the side of our console. And we're all back in place. That this video will help somebody. It really is simple. Anybody can do it. Just got to get a little bit of courage and get over the fear of tearing apart a brand new vehicle to make it work. But hey, you can do it. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. I'll be sure to respond as soon as possible. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the content, be sure to click that like and subscribe button so you'll be notified of future content being released. You are watching DIY Dozier. As always, share the knowledge, share the passion, share the skill, do it yourself.